I think the easiest way to get customers for literally anything has to be just stealing your competitors' customers, because these people, they're already paying for something similar to what you sell. And if you have something which is better than what your competitors are offering, maybe you're better, cheaper, faster, don't you think it's your moral obligation to tell these people about the fact you exist, so that they can make like a well-informed decision about which vendor they want to invest in? So I recently launched this platform which basically helps people get the best infrastructure, the infrastructure with which they can send out cold emails so that they can get more customers and get more like clients, meetings, sales, revenue, all of that nice stuff. And I've seen a lot of competitors. I have competitors like Zapmail, then there is like cheapinboxes.com, then there is like ScaleMail. I think that's the domain. And these people, they're like great. I'm not shitting on them. They absolutely like do what they promise. But the thing is, like, if you have a look at the pricing, they charge you around like $4 per inbox. Similarly with this one as well, like I've heard a lot about cheap inboxes. A lot of my friends use it personally as well, and they charge like $3.50 for one inbox. And at the same time, like even this one, I don't know how much Scale Mail is charging. So they are gonna ask me some questions, and there's no way I'm gonna give them my information just to see the pricing. And over here, as you can see, the thing which I sell, number one, it's better compared to Google in terms of deliverability, because we're using Microsoft. And like I genuinely know this is better than all of my competitors, because we're charging just $1.25 a month per inbox, and we can provide you like hundreds of inboxes. So like you can just go through the sales page. I'm not actually trying to pitch you or sell you. And I genuinely believe that at this point, people have to know about this, because people are paying like $4 a month per inbox to all of these inbox resellers, and they provide the exact same thing as me. Even if it comes to like Google inboxes, if someone is like, yo, I want Google inboxes and not Microsoft inboxes, we can provide it to you for $2.5 a month, which is almost like half the price. You can literally send out like double the amount of emails if you just use us, and it's the exact same thing. So that's why I genuinely believe it's like my moral obligation over here to basically like let people know about the fact that we exist. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So basically building out an entire system to automatically reach out to these people and tell them about the fact that yes, we exist. So the first thing which we're going to be doing is I'll go over to X, and like when you do outbound, I think outbound is one of the best ways, because sure, I can post content, but I have to pray that this video reaches these people, like people who are actually like paying for these things. And I don't have control over that. I can run ads, but that's not my area of expertise, so I'm gonna stay away from that. I can depend on affiliates, referrals, whatever. But again, that's something which I've not mastered yet, and I think like the best way to get a proof of concept, the fastest and the easiest and the most cost effective way, has to be outbound. So simply when it comes to outbound, when you have to reach out to people, you need a lead source, you need a source, a place where basically you can get leads, a place where basically ideal customers are going to be congregating. And he's like a friend of mine, like Jay and Jack over here, and basically he is in this cold email space, and a lot of people who are interested in cold email, they follow him. And he has like a friend, I don't remember his exact name, but a lot of his tweets came up on my timeline as well, and I think he is the owner of cheapinboxes.com. So what I'm planning to do is find all of the competitors which I have in my, like basically find all of the competitors, and then like scrape all of the customers of these people, like find their information or people who are like following their information, like their Twitter profiles, whatever, and simply start blasting out emails. So I'll search for it like cheap inboxes. Yeah, I think this is the guy, Ben. So yeah, he's like the founder of Cheap Inboxes, and all the 4,500 people who are currently like following him. Of course, they're interested in getting inboxes. Otherwise, like, why would they do it? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get like all of the followers, all of the people who are currently following him. I'm gonna scrape all of them, and number one, we're gonna reach out to them via Twitter. After we have contacted them via Twitter, we'll also find their email addresses and potentially their phone numbers and WhatsApp numbers as well, and simply contact them too. So I first have to like scrape this data, and for that we have like our own scraper which we have built out, like Twitter follower slash following scraper. So that's what I'm gonna do. So sales blast Ben. So I'm just gonna enter his username, and boom. Now we can decide if you want to scrape the followers or the following. I'll scrape followers because we have more followers that way. And you can also scrape verified followers. You will get like a higher quality data source, but I think like followers will be better. Like I can just scrape everyone. So yeah, I'll just click on the start extracting button now, and I'll actually adjust some settings as well so that we're able to scrape data faster. So yeah, I'll remove, like reduce the random delay between that. and yeah, everything looks good to me. So now I'll just enter the username and I'm going to click on the start extracting button. Now if you want like an extension like this, like if you're using a Twitter outreach software, like for example if you want to use our software, most of them like they already have it, so you don't need to actually scrape it if you just want to do like Twitter outreach, because you can like, let's say you want to reach out to them, you can just enter the username of the person and you can automatically message their followers or the followings. But where this comes useful is if you want to like enrich that data. So I want their websites, I want the names and like first name and the last name, so that I can find their email addresses and the phone numbers, so that I can like enrich that data using Apollo and other data sources as well. So if you just want to do like Twitter outbound for this, like that's totally cool. But if you want to like contact them on other sources as well, then I think you should be scraping the followers and the followings first. So now I have to wait for like maybe 1 minute and then the data will be scraped. So I'll probably pause out the video, and like one thing I want to say before I do that is understand the core principle. Obviously you will be selling like a different service. Most people who watch my videos, they are in like the agency space, they have like a service to sell, and you probably won't be selling like software or something like that. But what you can do is like take away the principles, just find like competitors or people for whom your ideal customers are buying from, and just find like one place where they are congregating, find a place where like thousands of them can be found, and then just scrape that and use that data to enrich and find all of the contact information, so that then you can reach out to them. Because I promise you, like if you have a random email list of agency owners, like let's say that's the niche you sell to, you blasting out emails and spraying and praying, that won't be really good compared to you saying something like, yo, I saw that you were following the founder of Scale Mail and I might think you might be buying from them, but we have this thing which is better because of XYZ reasons. Would you be open to trying it out for free? If you don't like it for any reason, I'll give you your money back. Something like that. So that way, like just understand the core principles behind the same. I'll pause the video now. We have like around like 2000 of them scraped already, and I think he has like 4500 followers. So again, it will take like maybe 1 more minute, and yeah. One thing which I forgot to mention, which I remembered just after pausing the video, if you want like a Chrome extension, like the exact Chrome extension which we have over here, you can just simply come over to this website called savebig.salegen.com, savebig.sale-gen.com. Come here, search for Twitter follow, boom, and this will come up like Twitter follower / following scraper, and you can buy it from here. Like it's just like $12 and 99 cents for 1 month, very affordable, and you can scrape unlimited data, like so much cheaper compared to using like scrapers from other sources, because they charge you for every single time you scrape, and we give you like unlimited access. If you want a lifetime deal on this, again you can reach out to me, and yeah, you can get like a lifetime deal on this, probably like 100, 150, $200, and then you can use it forever. If you don't want to pay like a subscription, that's totally cool as well. In the future, I do plan on releasing something where you basically get access to like a lot of extensions at one flat fee, but right now you can get it from here. So now the data has been scraped and I've opened it up in a Google Sheet. Like the extension gives you like a CSV file which you can open anywhere. You can use it on Excel, whatever. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to like create a duplicate of this sheet. So one sheet I'm going to be using for finding like people to DM via Twitter, and the other sheet I'm going to be using to basically like reach out to them via email and SMS. So the first thing I'm going to do is like rename this. I'll call it like Twitter leads, and then I'm going to like duplicate this sheet. Yeah, so this one I'll name it as something like omni channel leads. So yeah, the first thing you do is simply come here, and then you have to ensure that can DM is true. So not every profile you'll be able to DM, because some people don't allow DMs, or like there can be like some reason here and there why someone won't allow you to message them. So the first thing you do is, if you want to like reach out to these people on Twitter, is to like select the row, and I'm gonna like create a filter. Where's, how do you do that? Yeah, create a filter and just find all the profiles which you cannot DM. So if it's like can DM is false, then we simply like delete all of these leads, because we cannot reach out to them via Twitter. So I'm gonna just select like delete selected rows, and now I'm gonna click on the filter and have only the rows which are true, and the rows to where we can reach out to all the people. Now you can also apply a filter that if you only want to reach out to like profiles which are like verified, or you want people who have like a minimum number of followers, like you can do something like that as well if you want to. Or you can like just use ChatGPT whatever to find leads where basically they have like certain keywords in their bio or location if you want to. But I'm not gonna like stress a lot about that. But yeah, I'm just simply gonna like start blasting out leads to these people. And what I'll open up a Google Sheet so that we can create like a CSV file where we can reach out to these people. Where's this? Yeah, so this is the template. So we need like a username and a name if you want to reuse it. So basically I'm creating the CSV file which can be used for Twitter outreach. Username, name, and what I'm now gonna do is simply just come here and copy like the first name and the username of the person. So I'll select this, copy the username. Why did it copy only the first one? I want to copy like everything. Copy. Hopefully it will paste. For some reason it's not copying everything, so I'll come to the bottom and now do it. Boom. No, I don't want a stupid formula here. Boom. Username has been pasted, and now we copy the first name of the person. Copy and paste it over here. So that's like a Twitter lead source ready. I'll name it Twitter leads, and boom, I'm gonna download this as a CSV file so that we can add it to our software. So coming to the software, what we're using is, you can go to bluereach.sailgen.com. The site is not ready yet, but you can try it out for free as well. It's basically like a Twitter outreach software which you have built out, and you basically get to send like unlimited personalized DMs in unlimited accounts for just like $49 a month. So it's like the most cost effective and the most affordable solution out there, because we don't charge you per account you connect and everything. So yeah, go to bluereach.sailgen.com. You'll probably find it in the pinned comment or in the description as well, and there you can start your free trial. So what I'm gonna do is now just create like the copy which I'm gonna be using. So actually, you know what we can use? So recently there was news like Google cold email problem. Yeah, so there's like recently like a huge update with Google, and basically like, just understand, like Google has been going through a shit. Like I don't know what exactly happened, but I just quickly like look at
this. Is recent, 2 days ago.
How the fuck do I summarize it quickly? I'll just give it to ChatGPT. Why does YouTube not add Gemini to like basically summarize a video? Yo ChatGPT, can you just tell me quickly like what happened? Like I saw this video where it's basically saying like Google has changed or something. So can you just like give me a quick summary in like a couple of sentences so that I don't have to like watch the video? And I'll just like the auto mode so that I get the answer fast, because I don't want to wait. But basically what I'm thinking is, like, another principle you can apply is that if there's like a big news, it usually creates panic, and people like to buy when there's like panic and shit. Yeah, exactly. So basically like Google had like some issues where they're like going after these cheap inboxes and accounts, and now basically like people should be transitioning to Microsoft. So we can kind of leverage that in outreach, because like, yeah, it makes sense. So I can be like, hey, first name. So basically first name, like let's say, hey Somil, I just saw you follow the founder of, what's that, cheap inboxes, who thought this might be relevant. And no matter what anyone says, like intro, what was it, offer, call to act, like this is like the most basic cold outreach template, and the thing is like it works. Like the basics always work. Like everyone in copywriting has heard of problem, agitate, solution. Like tell them about the problem and then agitate it, like how bad the problem is, then like position whatever you're selling as a solution. And it has been going on for like decades, for like hundreds of years probably, when breakthrough advertising, all these copywriting gurus, these masters were born. And like the thing is, like it still works because human nature does not change. So the first thing is like intro. So basically like the person is thinking, who the frick is it, like how, why is he reaching out to me? And yeah, so founder of cheap inboxes, so I thought this might be relevant. I'm sure that I'm sure that if you're sending cold emails, you must have heard of the recent update where Google basically became shit when it comes to cold email. I'll send a video explaining what happened if you're not aware, lol. So now we're basically saying like, yo bro, if you're serious about this cold email thing, you probably know what happened. And now it's like a status thing. He's like, yo bro, like am I ignorant as fuck? Like should I be supposed to be knowing about this? So yeah, anyways, and then we say like, yo, if you don't know it, like I'll just send you a video explaining this. Most people most people are now using Microsoft for inboxes because it's better in terms of deliverability and more affordable too. Shameless Shameless. Why does Google auto capitalize it? Shameless plug, but I can get you access to Outlook inboxes for just 1.25 versus 6x cheaper than buying from Microsoft, because I am an official cloud partner. Huh. If this is something you'd be interested in, you can find more info at coldinfra.salesgen.com, and on Twitter I think it's fine to send links. Like I just send out links, and I got my one software to like 800 monthly active users. Like every single day that software was being used by 800 people, and like I did it just by spamming like the links in the cold message, because it depends. If you're selling like a higher ticket service, like positive replies are more important. But if you're selling something lower ticket, like a product or like a service, like a software, then I just want like more people to go on the website. So even though like I just think like more people will check out my website if I send it over there. uh uh let let me, bro, stop auto capitalizing. Let me know if you want me to send over a discount code you can use. 68% off. So now we basically have like a incentive for them to reply. uh Okay, it's a bit long, but like we don't have to stick to like preconceived notions. I always prefer like shorter cold DMs. I'll show you like the cold DMs which I'm sending like recently, and it's getting us like pretty good freaking results. Uh, yeah. So this is like a cold DM which I've been sending. Like, hey, first name, just saw your comment on like I scraped this list from someone's like post, and they were speaking about like cold email. Hey, just saw your comment on like Charlie's cold email post, so thought this might be relevant. If I put your offer in front of 150, so yeah, I usually use like shorter emails, like short outreach messages, and they perform well. But like, there's no fixed rule that you have to use something like shorter or longer. So now what I'll do is just simply open my software and create this thing. Actually, you know what? We can split test. Like, there's nothing stopping us, so I'll just like delete all the other things. I'll create a outreach template. Boom. Okay, so I'll create a DM template. I'll name it like uh, cold infra. Boom. So instead of like this, I'll insert the actual name of the person. So yeah, I'll have to copy this variable. Hey, boom. I'll add this message, and obviously we can add variations as well. So I'll just say like, uh, your first name. I just, mm, I just saw you followed the founder of cheap inboxes, so I thought this might be relevant. I've basically built a platform that lets you get Microsoft Outlook inboxes for cold email for just compared to paying $7.2 to compared Microsoft charges $7.2 for this, and resellers charge $4 for this. Yeah, we sent over, we manage outbound for 50 plus B2B companies, and I've sent over 350k emails last month, and Microsoft outperformed Google in terms of overall ROI. Check it out and let me know your thoughts. .com. If you want a 68 7% discount, good, let me know. Boom. I'll actually just add this link here when I speak about the platform. Boom. Yeah, these messages look good to me, and now we simply have to create a bot, and it's pretty simple using this. Just click on create DM bot, and then you can select like the template, and then you can give it like a name. I'll just call it cold infra. Then you can select like who do you want to message. So yeah, I'm just gonna like upload like the CSV file, import CSV file. This was the file, it closed. By the way, like you probably can try out the platform for free as well. I don't know why, but for some reason I always get like a problem when I try to like upload a CSV file on my Chrome. And no matter what extension it is, like it does not even have to be my software. Like in every other software on Microsoft Edge, it works absolutely fine. But yeah, it worked this time, so yeah, we're looking good. User type custom users, and you can see we have uploaded like the file name, the CSV file with the names. After that, you can enable a blacklist if you don't want to send to like someone. And yeah, I'll just like send out to 2500 users or like 3000 users. So yeah, time interval between DMs like 0.5. Like you can add more, but I've seen like Twitter is usually safe, so it doesn't matter like what time delay you have. I just keep it to minimum. And yeah, after that we wait like maybe 5 to 10 minutes after every 100 messages. And yeah, because Twitter is very safe, so I don't really, yeah, I'm like very impatient when it comes to it, and I would much rather just like do everything fast. And all you have to do is like click on cold info and boom. Now just select like the bot which you have created. You can select if you want to exclude history list. You can apply like filters as well if you want to, like if you only want to reach out to like verified people, whatever. I don't really care because I like just blasting out unpersonalized DMs. We can't do volume, so why not just do volume? So I'll click on the start working bot button, and now you can see it's gonna start like the outreach process. Boom. So obviously some people you won't be able to do it because you can like have a look at the error logs as well. We have like a Notion page explaining everything. So some people do not allow you to send out DMs to them. So yeah, some people you won't be able to message, some people you'll be able to message. You'll get like the reason as well, and especially if you're like maybe DM them before, again this won't work. So yeah, that's why like I'll just leave it running in the background, and now we go on to enriching the other profiles so that now we can like send them cold emails as well. So what we'll do is simply come over to the omni-channel lead section, but I think I like enrich the omni-channel leads instead of the Twitter leads, like I deleted that. So yeah, now what we're going to be doing is simply just like downloading this file. But what I've also done is you can see like I've created a custom GPT, which if you want you can buy as well from SaveBig only. So you can come to SaveBig, and I don't know what it's called, like just search for AI maybe. uh AI. No, not this one. Yeah, like I'll add the link maybe later. But basically like I created a custom GPT, which is known as I think X domain finder. Yeah, so basically what this does is you can like click on the help me please button, and now you can see over here like we can enrich this data. You have the first name, the last name, and the website of these people. But if you have a look at it, like for example, like this is a YouTube channel link, and the thing is like youtube.com is not the domain. If you have to enrich it, and like let's say we want to reach out to this person and we try to enrich youtube.com, we're going to get the employees and the founders of youtube.com. We're going to get their email addresses and phone numbers. So it's much better if you simply like try to get rid of all the junk domains, and you can do it manually as well. But what I like to do is I've just created a custom GPT, and you can just like upload like the CSV file directly, and I'll try to do exactly that. So I'll just paste this, and now it's going to like basically process it, and I'll just say like give me the output as a CSV file with first name, last name, and domain. So yeah, it'll basically like go through all the domains and remove all of the junk ones, and it's going to be like 99% accurate. Some domains might slip through, and yeah, now it's going to go through it. I'll pause this till then, and after we are done, I'll resume the video. And yeah, I just wanted to like show you like I just opened this, and the first DM has actually been sent out as well, as we can see. So if I click on this, boom, it has been sent out. Hey Mohammed, I just saw you follow the founder of Cheap Inboxes, so I thought this might be relevant. I'm sure that if you're sending cold emails, you must have heard of the recent update where Google basically became shit when it comes to cold email. I'll send a video explaining what happened if you're not aware. LOL. Most people are now using Microsoft for inboxes because it's better in terms of deliverability and more affordable too. Shameless plug, but I can get you access to Outlook inboxes for just $1.25 because I'm an official cloud partner. 6x cheaper than buying from Microsoft. If this is something you'd be interested in, you can find more info at blah blah blah. So yeah, the first DM has been sent out, and yeah, the machine is running. We obviously cannot DM everyone, and yeah, I think ChatGPT has done the work as well. it seems like it has done the work too. And in case you don't have like the money or you don't want to buy that, you can do this like manually as well. So the first thing I'll do is obviously like get rid of the like create a filter and just like remove all the entries which are like blank. So I'll like clear and click on like blank over here, so that we just get the people whose websites are not present, because there's like nothing we can do. So I'll just delete all the selected rows. You need like the domain in order to like find them. So then we select all of them, and what we can do is actually like find the common ones. So maybe youtube.com. So whatever has YouTube, we'll like remove all of them. Actually we can also like just select all of them. Warp, school. So basically what we're doing is just selecting all of the common domains which are not that. So maybe what's that, ConvertKit, no, ck kit.com. Yeah, select all. What else, like Framer, that's like a website site. Clear all. Then what else, like LinkedIn, Instagram, select all. YouTube, Facebook, who has Facebook? What else, Gumroad. So basically you're removing all the domains which people probably have and they're not their own freaking websites. Let's delete all of them till then. Delete selected rows. And yeah, I'll just pause this video and get rid of all the junk domains. Yes, so now all of these leads have been cleaned up, and now we can probably just move on to the next stage. And for that, what we're going to be using is Apollo, because I think Apollo is really good for enriching data. So we can literally just put in all these different domains and we can find like leads in Apollo. And Apollo is kind of expensive. Earlier it used to be cheap to scrape it via Apify or something, and the problem now is that Apify stopped working. So now again it's like pretty expensive, and we actually developed like our own in-house solution, and you basically don't need any export credits, and you can basically export unlimited data from Apollo. But for that you need like a paid account. You don't need a paid account to have like export credits, but the thing is like you need to view the data, right? And on the free plan you can only view like 5 pages. So if you want to view more than like 3 or 5 pages, you need a paid account. And again, I'm always here to help you. So if you need like a paid account just to like view the data, you can just come here to Save Big and search up Apollo, and yeah, Apollo paid account, 83% off, and just for like $12.99 you can get it. And yeah, you basically get to view unlimited data. So I'll just come here, people, and boom, you basically don't have to pay like $12 and you get it like 83.4 point, like whatever the math is, like you basically get it very freaking cheap. And I like, how do I reset all the filters? So yeah, now we have resetted all the filters, and how do we enrich the domains? I actually feel like a retard. Company, I think, yeah, over here you can enter like the list of all the different domains. I think I entered the wrong thing. I need to copy this manually. Boom, copy, and come here and paste it. Save and search. Let's see how many employees we're able to get. 335,000 leads found. Boom, crazy. So yeah, that's how you can enrich this data. No, why am I not able to see the leads? What? Company US, the company filter. Bro, did Apollo change it? Bro, I feel like an idiot. Where's the company? Revenue. Yeah, okay, we have applied the filters already. Apply filters, yeah. Now we're able to view the data. Oh, okay, so by mistake we have like Meta, Amazon. Like sometimes people have like the Notion site, so yeah. So Apple, Notion, Upwork, Meta, we have to remove these ones. Company. So yeah, you still have to like clear it up a bit. So what I'll do is come here, include. Over here I'll come down, I'll select apple.com, meta.com, upwork.com. Let's see. Boom. Kit.com as well, because these are like big companies and people are just using them. Canva.com, Spotify.com, github.com, gohighlevel.com, notion.so. What else? Onlyfans.com. Why would someone have OnlyFans in their bio? TEDx, what's the domain of TEDx? TEDx.com, TED.com. Let's see. Save and search. Buffer, Substack School, even we have to remove them. Buffer.com, Substack.com, Stan.com, School.com. Let's see now. What's the domain of Stan? Stan.store. Which other companies are there? I think so, that's it. Yeah, we have removed most of the wrong ones. And now we just have to like apply the right filter. So job titles, again the normal ones: founder, owner, CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Whoa. Let's see how many we have. Chief Executive Officer. What else do we need? I don't think so. So yeah, this looks good. One more thing is like buffer. I have to remove this as well. Like buffer.com, I think it's like the social media scheduling app. Yeah. Oh shit. No. I removed all of them. I'll just pause the video and like add the list again. Boom, so now we have applied all of the filters again, and exporting this data is going to be literally the easiest thing. We have created a Chrome extension for exporting data, and if you want to export unlimited data from Apollo without paying them for export credits, you can just go to leadinfo.salesgen.com. It's like a platform I built to find unlimited B2B emails, phones and socials at just like $49 a month. You get unlimited credits, and yeah, you can basically go here, try it out for free as well. So yeah, just click here, try it out for free. You get unlimited access to everything for a couple of days. Try it out and then you can see how great it is. Then you'll always use it. So yeah, that's what you're going to be using. You get this extension for free with your lead info account, and then you can select how many leads you want to import. So right now we have 220 leads, so you can export that. One more thing I wanted to share with you is you can like just copy these domains directly, and you can come over to lead info. I'll log in, and you can see you have like a domain enricher over here, and you can paste like the domains and get like leads already directly to your email inbox. So I'll just pause this, I'll open up my email and then show it, because I don't want to leak my email. So yes, we have now received the data, and this is what it looks like. You can see you have like the email, the first name, the last name, and all the job titles along with the phone number of the person, along with the personal email address as well. So yeah, now we can simply like start sending out emails to all these people, and we have like their LinkedIn profiles and all the data. So yeah, you can simply use lead info to find email information. And then we also have this thing known as verified email builder, where you can upload a CSV file with the first name, the last name, and the domains, and get like verified email addresses. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So I'll leave this thing I'll leave the first name and the last name column. I'll delete these two columns, like delete columns F to G, and yeah, I'll basically delete like everything except the first name, the last name, and the domain. Right click, delete columns, boom, and now we just download it. Yes, now all we have to do is again come over to Leadinfo, just click on this button and just upload the CSV file which we just downloaded, and now select which column as the first name. So the first name belongs to this column, the last name belongs to this, the domain belongs to this, and yeah, you can see like a sample of the data as well, and you can just start the email verification process. I'll wait for it. It will take around like 1 minute, and again you'll get it on the email address with which you registered. If you have any problems, you have this chat widget over here, and again you can simply send out a message to me. You can attach like a file as well if you have any problems and you wish to share what exactly you're struggling with, and yeah, I'll just show you the final output once it's ready. Yeah, as you can see, like literally we received this email like 0 minutes ago at the exact same time when I'm filming this, and you can see we have like the file with the email addresses ready. Obviously we cannot find all the email addresses, but the email addresses which we are able to find, we display it over here, and again we go through another level of security and checking as well. So I'll go through that, and yeah, I'll show you the final output. By now around 100 leads of Apollo have been exported as well, so I'll quickly like show you what the data is like so that you have like an idea, and yeah, it basically will do the same. So I'll just like click on stop and save and show you the CSV file which we have received. So I'll click on open, upload, boom, Apollo search, and yeah, just open the CSV file. Yeah, now as you can see, we'll receive all the data except the email. We won't be able to get the email without using export credits, but we will get the LinkedIn URL, the first name, the last name, and also like the domain of the company. So what you can do is simply like, let's say I want to use this and I want to enrich this data as well. So I can just upload this. I can like map the first name column, the last name column, and the domain column, which is company website, and yeah, I can enrich these emails as well and get verified valid email addresses from here. And at the same time, we also have this thing known as LinkedIn Enricher, and you can basically scrape LinkedIn profile URLs as well. There's a tutorial on this, I'll add that as well, but yeah, it's pretty simple and straightforward, and you can just like upload like your like the LinkedIn URLs over here. So you just copy like all these different URLs on LinkedIn, and again you can simply like paste them over here and get like the email addresses from LinkedIn too. So yeah, that's how you can scrape and enrich the data from Apollo, and you get this extension free of cost in the Leadinfo thing. So yeah, you don't have to pay anything extra if you want an Apollo account paid one at $12 a month instead of paying $60 a month to Apollo. Simply you can buy from the link I have shared with you already. And yeah, Leadinfo is great, just freaking try it out, it'll be awesome. I'll just pause the video and show you the email addresses which you have now received. So out of around 100 emails, like 100 entries we added, we have received around 44 emails if I'm not wrong. Now you can see like all the email addresses over here wherever we're able to find the email, and these emails are like 100% valid. You can literally start blasting them out. You don't even have to get it like verified or something. Now what I'll be doing is, again, I'll be creating like a simple email campaign. It's pretty simple, like 3 emails total. One main email where I'm basically like pitching it similar to the way I pitched it earlier. I won't be sending like the link in the first email, and yeah, in the second email it's going to be a simple one. The third email I'll add the link and everything as well. So yeah, it's a pretty simple email campaign. For validating the emails over here, we don't need it, but if you use the domain enrichment, you will have to like verify the emails, and you can use like loomred.com, and it's like $20 a month. If you want it for $10 a month, go to SaveBig, search up like Loomred, and yeah, it basically gives you like unlimited email validation for just like $20 a month, and you can use like our link to basically get it for $10 a month as well. That's what I'm going to be using, and for the email sending software, I'm going to be using ManyReach. If you want like the link to the lifetime deal, where basically you can send like 100,000 emails every single month for just like $349, then yeah, you can simply like buy from here. Again, it's great, this is an affiliate link, so I will make some money, but yeah, it's like the same thing if you want to buy using my link or someone else's link. So yeah, that's how the entire thing works. Now I'll just go create the email campaigns, verify and validate this email list, and that's how basically we will be reaching out to all of our competitors' customers and simply get more sales for our platform.